Welcome to Liberty Tree Gaming. We are starting a new series today. Obviously, well, maybe not so obviously, but Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 from 2018. I recently did the second game, KCD2, on the channel, and it was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed it. And I've played much of this game, but not all of it. Not finished it, and I figured this game deserves it. It's a good game, and I love the immersion of it. It's what it's all about. Yeah, so we if you're new to the channel, here we do clean gaming. So I've installed some mods to clean up the language, one of which I made it. It's called Clean Vulgar Text and Audio, and you'll see that in action as we go through. I also installed a no nudity mod, so you don't have to worry about that. So if you're watching this with the family, you shouldn't have any of that. And if any gets through the mods, then I'll edit it anyway. So there'll be a list of all the mods installed in every episode show notes, so check that out. And yeah, so I'm gonna splice in the footage from when you first start the game. It plays this intro cinematic that sets the background of what's happening in the world. So I'll splice that in, and then we'll pick it up from here.
Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
All right, new game. And I was considering doing hardcore mode, but I'm afraid it just would not go well on YouTube. Just not having map or fast travel, it would just makes for a lot of wandering around trying to figure out where you are and how to get where you want to go. So I'm gonna go with a normal mode, and we'll enjoy it in that manner. So see this intro. The early 15th century was a time of turmoil in the Holy Roman Empire, which had flourished under the late Emperor Charles IV, but now, with his son Wenceslas the Idle on the Bohemian throne, was falling into disarray. The king's inactivity angered many of the nobility, as well as his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary, who decided to take drastic steps. I need to read faster? Radzig. Now, if by some reason you have not watched my KCD2 playthrough or played this game before, I'm gonna try to not spoil things and just enjoy it as if it were my first playthrough. So I do know quite a bit. Obviously, haven't played the second game.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm. Henry! Get up now.
Henry?
There's work to be done.
Mother! Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
You rogue. Okay, load, please.
Fine state you're in
Yay.
this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Alright, so character. By means of the first two choices in this dialogue, you will select your character's default characteristics. If you're not satisfied with them, do not worry. All characteristics can be further developed without limitations. Now, I am going to go by a guide for the prologue area to get the best start you can. So I'll put a link in the description to the one I'm using. It's from Strat Gaming Guides. And they have a video and a checklist, so very easy to follow along. And I'm going to go with speech.
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world, and, well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Oh, but why would I be interested in sword fighting, Ma?
You think he's teaching me sword fighting, don't you? What use would that be to me? Here. I'm not lying to you, Ma.
All right, then, if you say so. I don't mean to pry, but you know your father takes a dim view of such things.
Yeah, he makes swords, but he doesn't want people fighting with them. At least not his son. Yeah, so have my friends been here?
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
And my friends are not drunks. You've got them pegged wrong.
Matthew and Fritz aren't drunkards.
I never said they were, did I? And if I really minded you going for a beer with them, I'd have put a stop to it long ago. I was young once too, you know. And your father was no angel when he was in Kuttenberg.
Oh, really? Tell me about it.
Of course he wasn't.
You don't believe me? Ask him yourself.
All right, I will.
You're not a boy anymore, Henry. You're a man, and it's time to start acting like one. Yesterday you promised your father you'd help at the forge. If you made yourself useful now and then, I wouldn't mind your mischief-making so much.
All right, and if you're not aware, you get experience for all the actions you do, so it pays to go through every dialogue option, so that's how I play. So if you don't like that, then I'm sorry, maybe not the series for you, but hopefully you do like that, and that's why you're here.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was, and you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Yeah, I think you mentioned that already. Alright, got a new main level perk. How do I do that? Up. Map. Down is menu. Wow, this menu looks so dated compared to KCD2. Alright, main level. Food lasts 30% longer, or I'll last 30% longer without food. I hate dealing with food, so I'm gonna go with the ascetic perk. And don't have any other points, I don't believe. Maybe speech. No, not speech. Gotta get to 4. Have no skills whatsoever. So in KCD1, you start out as a literal peasant and you don't know how to do anything. You can't even read. So that's fun. All right, let's pick up some food. Let's see, what's my nourishment? 40, so that's not great. So I'm gonna hold that for a minute and we're gonna eat out of the pot. And that puts nourishment to 65. Can I eat again? No, that pot has been consumed. Oh yeah, one of the mods is a sorted inventory mod, so it renames things so that they sort better. Take all that stuff. Pick up this food. I don't know that I'm gonna need all this food, but I'm gonna get it. I want to sit over here. I want to sit over there. I can't pick up while I'm sitting. Man. Now I'm gonna probably edit this first episode a lot more than the others just to have it coherent and flow well, because this intro can be kind of painful, honestly. You got carrots. I don't need any more carrots right now, but I'll grab that cheese and the bread. Some apples. Now I am playing on PC using an Xbox controller, so if you're wondering, that's the answer to that question. Okay, so let's see what's next on the list. All right, so we'll go outside and we're gonna pick nettles to, well, for a couple of reasons. Let's look at the perks real quick. Go to player and then skills. For herbalism, we have flower power, so you get a +2 charisma bonus for having fragrant herbs. And leg day is a huge perk that you get strength for picking herbs. So in the early intro area, you don't have many opportunities to level things up. So this is about the only way you can level strength to any degree. All right, so we have father there, and go to the sword fighting lesson over there. But what we're gonna do is go over here and pick some herbs. So here's some nettle, and the more you pick, the better you get at it. Now there's a special or a hidden perk. There goes herbalism up one. When you pick so many herbs or stinging herbs like these, like the nettle, there's a couple others, I think. You get a permanent vitality buff, which is a big deal. Here's herbalism again. See how fast this is going? And what's funny is I've played through this intro. I think this is my 4th time. Did it when I first got the game, and then put it down for like a couple years, and then picked it up again, and getting ready for KCD2 to come out. And then I played it for quite a bit, got pretty far, honestly. No, not. How do I get up there? There we go. And then that was on the PC, and then I played it on the Xbox too, because you can find this game on sale for like $3 throughout the year if you're watching. So I have it on Xbox and on PC. Just played through it on the Xbox in the living room with the family around, but the volume turned down, as the language can be kind of not great. Alright, we're gonna go to the castle, look for more nettle up here. I think there's some more up this way. We're not gonna talk to those guards just yet. Okay. Got all of his stuff. Henry's well, he's not the most honorable person at this point in time. All right, I'm not gonna read all of these. It's just way too much. What I have here, I've got almost level 5. I want to get to level 5 before I go to the next phase here. Okay, so I did get it apparently a long time ago, and it just didn't show. It didn't trigger. It just happened. So vitality is permanently increased by 2. So that is perfect. All right, so next up, we're going to go find our combat master, talk to him. Probably ought to sell some of this stuff maybe, but we'll see.
Who is it? Hey!
Hey.
What? Hey, Henry's come to see us.
Henry.
Alright, I think our combat master's up this way. Nope. You.
Hey, Pip. Do you want to learn something?
No.
Sure.
I don't think so. Thanks.
Suit yourself. Hail to the hero. So you haven't changed your mind about learning the craft of warfaring? Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
That was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. But the world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Let's go.
Yes.
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
All right. You do that, and we're going to run up this way. Let me go back and talk to Father first.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
Persuasion. Sometimes you need powers of persuasion to achieve your goals. When talking to people, you can often choose what kind of impression you want to make on them. Speech. The face's speech. You can simply use speech, which, however, is influenced by the reputation you have at that moment with the person you're talking to. The crown in the Middle Ages, social status was paramount, so the quality of your attire and how well groomed you are, together with your reputation, can make a big difference to how people respond to you. Sword. If you look dangerous, people will be afraid to cross you and will be more willing to assign risky tasks to you. That's influenced mainly by your strength and the deterrent effect of your weapons and equipment. But other things are also taken into account, such as bloodstains on your clothes. Money. You can sometimes rely on money to do the talking for you. You just have to agree on a persuasive sum. Bribing people works in the same way as shopping. See trade and haggling. And in special cases, you can try in any other skill, such as horsemanship. It's not only the manner of persuasion that's important, but also the specific offer, because sometimes it's not enough just to choose according to your highest characteristics. You have to really read what you're going to say. But different approaches work on different people. You won't intimidate a tough brawler easily, and no matter how well you dress, you won't impress the nobility easily. That's because Henry's abilities aren't simply assigned a universal value, but compared with the values of his counterpart. You can see the values of the various abilities in the game under the corresponding icons. You can always see your own abilities. Your counterpart's abilities are visible to you if it's someone you know well, or if you're skilled at reading people, i.e. you've learned the perk empathetic. It's not just about stats, though. The outcome is influenced by other factors, e.g. your reputation, whether you're dirty or bleeding, etc. You can't outdo the nimble tongue of a merchant. For example, you may want to poison him a little first, and then he will be easier to persuade. Or if you lead a guard away from his friends, he'll be easier to scare. Okay, got it. So I went into speech at the first, so I've got a good on that. Plus, I have a +2 charisma from my herbalism stuff. So we're going to try the speech check, which is my highest one and should be easy enough.
Sorry, I had to go and deal with something.
Well, it's no great tragedy. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzig, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure he'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the Crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, Crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Okay. Excuse me. So we have quest. Yeah, lots and lots of quests. What I want to see is a map, though, if I can get the right page here. So look at all that stuff. All right, we're going to go to Kunesh first. C is Kunesh. Oh yeah, we got log, quest log. We finally got some fine spring weather, but I still slept late in the morning because I was out celebrating until late in the evening. It was a bit hard getting out of bed in the morning. In the end, the bright sunlight woke me up. With a little help from my parents, I went to help Father in the forge as I promised him the day before. But first he wanted me to run some errands for him. I started getting some training in sword fighting from a mercenary who turned up in Scotland recently. Father and Mother mustn't find out. For some reason, they don't want me to learn to defend myself. I got a bit of a cut in yesterday's lesson, though. We're supposed to meet by the ale house again today. I have to go to the market to buy charcoal for Father for the forge so we can finish the sword for Sir Radzig. Great. I've got to get money for the other things from Kunesh, who owes Father money. He's too soft on the drunk. I suppose he feels sorry for Kunesh since his wife ran off. But I'm damned if I know how I'm supposed to get money out of him. Finally, an errand I can actually enjoy. The Crossguard for the sword I'm helping Father make has arrived from Sasau, and I've got to go to the castle and pick it up. It goes without saying, I also have to bring ale for Father. I've been doing that since I was big enough to carry the pitcher, fresh and cool, as always, to quench the heat of the forge. But I'll have to get that last so it doesn't get warm. Right. So let's go find Kunesh. Hey, he's got clothes again. I just took all his stuff. I believe Kunesh is this way at sea. There he is. Sir, you owe me.
I'll be with you,
You owe my father money.
What do you want?
Punch your face.
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
You know you owe Father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Sir, debts must be paid.
Look, I know things aren't easy. Your wife ran off. Booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
If I had anything to give, I'd give it. But I've got nothing, so leave me in peace, all of you. And don't come back.
Okay. Quest log. Kunesh doesn't want to pay up, and it seems he's got no coin anyway. Oh well, I'll just have to take back the things he didn't pay for, or find some other way to get the money he owes. Can't just let it go. Let's see over here. Optional, try to get the axe, hammer, nails another way. Let's see. Right. Trespassing. If you go where you're not supposed to, people will first warn you before calling for a guard. But in guarded places, they will arrest you immediately. Where are we gonna go? In here?
A locked chest. I'll need a lockpick to get into that. Fritz might have one.
Alright, let's go find Fritz. Which I think is over here at the tavern.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with you, Henry.
I'm with you, Matthew. What's going on here?
Deutsch is spouting.
What? Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the Empire!
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzig is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
and don't forget about Gutenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yeah.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do? I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
You're too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory? Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house. You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well,
His face looked really weird.
To be honest, but throwing some chairs will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king. So, Hal, are you with us?
Sure. What could possibly go wrong? I'll do it, but I need your help first, or in return.
Right, I'll do it. But then you have to give me a hand with something.
What do you need?
Kunesh owes money to father and doesn't want to pay. I tried talking to him, but he wouldn't listen. I need more than words to get coin out of him, and I can't handle it on my own.
No problem. We'll back you up. Just as soon as we're done plastering Deutsch's house.
I'll be happy to sort out that drunken oaf.
All right. Let's go while Deutsch is still sitting safely in the tavern.
Fritz.
Listen, there's this locked chest I need to get into.
Really? An honest trade not good enough for you anymore?
It's just that someone has something that doesn't belong to him, and I want to take it back.
If you say so. It's not skin off my nose anyway. I've got some lockpicks you can have. But if you get caught, you didn't get them from me.
Never heard of you. Thanks, Fritz.
Okay, apparently I paused the recording instead of hitting the mute button. So I just came over here to talk to Bianca and just mention about Deutsch. And that was about it, honestly. So what about trade? Alright, we're gonna go upstairs.
Well, you're a sight for sore eyes.
Oh yeah, I am.
Good luck then.
Go up here. Come on, got it. 6.4 groschen. I'll take it. It's in this one. New level in lockpicking. 14.5 groschen. Come on, don't break, don't break. Hey. That was the tavern chest. Very hard. There's no way I can get that. Right? Now I'm overloaded, but that's fine. No worries. It's all good. Got the nails. I got a bunch of stuff. I'll sell stuff back to you. Should I sell all this stuff back to her? It's funny, I'm gonna sell it all back to her. Get the money. Trader's wealth is 149. Let me keep the alcohol because I think it'll save, so I think that'll be fine. Let's go check basket. Tackle?
This is a very dubious business indeed. I won't give you much for that. Let's agree on the price then.
We'll just do that. In fact, I'll give you a little more.
Here, and something for your trouble.
Thanks 1,000 times.
Nice.
So, can we get started?
Sure.
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far. Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself.
Right trigger to slash.
Not bad. Very good. All right. Good. Now you're getting it. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Nice. Good. Once again. Good. Good. Let's try something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
I'm intentionally not chaining right here. Because every swing I get experience. Here's my swordsmanship up.
Now you're getting it.
All done.
Alright, that's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe.
Alright, now we gotta get to Dutch's house. Which I think is not far. It's right over this way, actually. Let's look at the map. F. Down that way. Okay, so let's put a marker right there. Can I do that? Nope. Go here. Hell, I don't have to put a marker because I can see that F is the marker. It is literally the marker. Okay. Thanks for the nettle.
God save you, Henry.
Oh yeah. So we did level up during that sword training. Couple of times on agility, swordplay. Let's look at that. So strength went up. So we can get Gravedigger. Carrying dead or unconscious bodies won't cost you any stamina, and they will burden you only half as much. Or Stronghold. Blocking an opponent's strikes with your shield will cost you 30% less stamina. We'll go with Gravedigger. No. Yeah, we'll do Gravedigger. Oh, I think there may be others as well. Let's look. No, it would have a star at the top if there was, so that's good. Lockpicking is very close, though. Okay. That's Dutch's house. Now, I need to talk to them, but I'm not. Not yet. First, we have to open this door. At a new level. Henry's a criminal. I'm eating their food too. Nourishment 76. Perfect. Is there another chest in here? Hold on. There we go. Nice and easy. Taking all the stuff. Let's check the quest log. Make sure we're doing what we need to do here. So we have quest log, and I met with that mercenary who's been teaching me to sword fight. This time I didn't get cut like before, but I'm afraid when father and mother see my bruises, they might suspect I'm learning swordplay behind their backs. Yeah, at the bottom. We met in front of the house. What now? So I gotta go talk to my friends. Make sure. Yes, no skills just yet, but let's see. Lockpicking is pretty high already, so probably level up pretty soon. Just gotta do a couple more. Get all of this nettle. My goodness. He's been holding out on everybody. He's got all the nettle in the town. Oh, hey guys, how you doing?
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
Yeah, he has. Let's do this.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? The Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go and lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
I'm the clever one. Okay.
What do you want, lad?
Yeah, your husband, he's making trouble.
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
Might have
Yeah, he did that too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Use. What am I using? Here we go.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund!
Woohoo! Eat it, Deutsches.
You bastards! What do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbigniew? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
I'll make you pay for that.
Alright, here we go. Unarmed combat. So right trigger is hook strong, right bumper, jab, direct hand blow to the face, left trigger kicks the opponent. Lock on is like normal, B is to unlock, LB is to block, and opponent indicator shows how much health your opponent has left. The more wounded he is, the slower he'll attack and react. When the end is near, he may either try to flee or surrender. Then I've got wounds and stamina and health. So all that looks standard. Hey, dude.
What are you doing? For God's sake! Stop right now! The catch pole is on his way!
Alright, let's get out of here. the lads at Kunesh's house. Okay, I will do that. But first, I gotta run back to my house. Ooh, was that marigold? It is. Or not. It's just an orange flower I can't pick. Go over here and wash off in this trough. And throw in poop.
That's it.
Need to go to my house and ditch some stolen stuff. Oh man, the stamina comes back so slow. Come on. Oh, I was hoping for a level. Okay. Just looted my own chest. Appreciate that. Very good. Now I'm gonna drop off all of my stolen goods. Okay, let's go talk to the guards next. Let's check that quest log too. I'm curious whether the lads managed to get out of that one. Whenever there's trouble, they always hide out behind Kunesh's shed. Let's see. There was only Dutch's wife to stop us from avenging the insult to our good king. With the aid of a big pile of manure, getting her out of the way was no problem though. So soon we could get down to redecorating Dutch's house. I'm sure the Dutch will love the way we decorated his house with horse manure. Unfortunately, we were interrupted during our creative work by Dutch's son, Hans, and Zbyszek from the mill. We got into a bit of a brawl with them. That was fun. We covered Dutch's house in so much poo, he'll be lucky if he can find the door. Maybe that will teach him not to insult our king. I think we got the message to his son, Hans, too, with the help of a few punches. Only then, the catchpole turned up at just the wrong moment. Alright, so we're gonna go grab that Crossguard. Speak to the guards up here. Yaroslav and Vanyek. These guys are in KCD2.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Ugh, things could be better. Kunesh owes us money and he doesn't want to pay.
That drunkard? It won't be easy wringing any coin out of him. What will you do?
I don't know yet, but I have a feeling it won't go smoothly.
Too right. Kunesh won't listen to anything but the whip. Mind you don't lose your teeth.
And the Dutch was denouncing the king in the tavern.
I've just been to the tavern. The Deutsch was saying all kinds of about how Sigismund should be king.
That bastard. One day he'll get his teeth knocked down his throat if he doesn't shut up.
So my mod is working. It, as you saw there, and in a couple other scenes, it's changing the subtitles and the audio. So didn't take as long to do this game as it did the second one. This one has not anywhere near as many voice lines. All right, yeah, I came for the Crossguard.
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the Crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself.
Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Yeah.
Godspeed. See
It's
you
a
later in
shame.
the tavern.
You certainly
Gonna
will.
be a long time before you hold that
The ale
sword.
might even be on me.
Let's see what we have on quest log now. I went to the castle and picked up the Crossguard and pommel the last things needed for putting the sword together. Alright, so next we're gonna go back to Kunesh's house and get that stuff. First, this farmer has to go again. Hey, buddy.
Why are you creeping around like a foot?
Alright, drop, RB, drop body. Take all his stuff, and let's get out of here. Nourishment. Do I have any food that will give health? Apples give health, but anything stolen that gives health. That one gives 2 nourishment.
Greetings, Henry.
Hi, how you doing?
God be with you, Henry.
Hey guys, how you doing? See you survived?
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
I need a hand with Kunesh.
Sure, mate. You helped us, so we'll help you.
Let's get to it then.
Alright, Kunesh. You got my daddy's money.
Kunesh, get out here, you old goat. I've something to show you.
What are you here for? You want me to take a whip to you or call a catchpole?
Just try it, you old drunk.
I'll send you straight to hell. Ha!
Good job.
Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Alright, we got Kunesh's key. I want your axe too. Kunesh, your place is a wreck, buddy. Look at this mess. And we're gonna pick it so we get the experience and hopefully can level up. There it is, new perk point. Let's go ahead and use that. Lock picking, and we want lasting locks. Your lockpicks will be more durable and last twice as long. Definitely want that one. Gonna take hammer. Hammer Kunesh got on credit from my father and never paid for, and the nails. Alright, now we'll go to the trader next door.
God be with you, Henry.
God be with you. What would you like?
Good luck.
Nothing yet.
God.
Excuse me. What can we find in here? Hard chest. Very hard chest. Easy chest. What? How is it too hard? What about this one? Oh, this one's not too hard. Got it. Nice. This is the shop, right? See if we can do this one now. I feel like we ought to be able to do it. Alright, we did that one. That one's very hard, and this one's hard. Still too hard. Okay.
Welcome, Henry. Don't move a finger. Surrender! You've committed a crime and I'm arresting you.
Hold on, buddy. I'm trying to surrender. What was that about? Apparently I haven't committed a crime. He just wanted to hit me. Bianca, I need you. I need you.
Shakes.
What's the matter? Come on.
What did I do?
What do you think you're doing hurting people like that? We won't put up with violent brutes here. Is that clear? You should have thought twice about what you're doing. That will land you a fat fine.
How much? 209 or 80? Whatever.
Oh well, what can I do? Here you are.
You've purged yourself before the law. But I'll be keeping an eye on you. You can be sure of that.
Well, can I go out that door? Excuse me, sir. Bianca, you like to buy some stuff?
For sore eyes.
He has more money.
This is a very dubious business indeed. I won't give you much for that. How much do you have in mind?
Here, and something for your trouble.
My word. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Don't tell the bailiff about that stuff. Alright, now, I need that pitcher for father.
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Good luck. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too.
Okay, guys.
By the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vanyek?
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He
Nothing.
promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father.
So I can avenge your murderers.
See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Yay!
You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
My gosh. Guys, y'all need to calm down. Alright. Quest log. Only thing left is to go back to father. Let's see, I couldn't get any coin out of Kunesh, but I did get some things from him. I can sell to cover his debt. I opened Kunesh's trunk and found there the hammer and nails he hadn't paid for, as well as a few other things. I also took back the axe he got from father. I could get enough money to cover the cost by selling everything. Getting the money for the shopping was the hardest part, but in the end I got the charcoal, and now there's nothing to stop us finishing the sword. It goes without saying, I also have to bring ale for father, fresh and cool. I used to think father was a drunk, but when he let me start blacksmithing and I got near enough to feel the fury of the forge, I finally understood why a man might need a pitcher of cool, bitter ale for this job, just as long as you don't overdo it. I've got everything father wanted. Now to get back to the forge to help him finish making Sir Radzig's sword. I better get moving. He doesn't like warm beer. Yes, sir. Let's go. Hey, Ma. Bye, Ma. Where'd all your stuff go, dude? Don't know nothing about that. Alright, father, you gotta wait just a second. I gotta go ditch a bunch of stuff in this chest. Alright, let's go talk to father. Give him this picture. Oh yeah, what'd you do in Kuttenberg?
What did you actually do in Kuttenberg?
Oh, all sorts. You had to be able to put your hand to anything if you wanted to make a living. But I was never far from iron.
I'd like to see Kuttenberg sometime.
I'll take you there one day, never fear. It's a beautiful city. But in the end, you'll learn the best places here by the Sasau. We've kind nobles, fertile land, and plenty of everything.
And do you know Sir Radzig well?
We've known each other long enough.
Okay. What about the stuff you wanted? I got it all.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have. Let's go.
Charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together.
Let's go.
By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
No.
I'm not sure. Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him.
Not gonna happen.
I have a trade to run. The German pays well. And having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
Yeah. Good advice.
Furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Sounds like a good king.
Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
All right, we're going to pause here because once we speak to her, we will be kind of locked into the next phase.
That will do. Go and get those damn nails.
Chill, buddy. I'm trying to do an outro here. So we're going to pause and we'll pick it up from here next time. We'll go talk to Teresa and see what happens next. Hope you're enjoying. Until next time, be good.